What's up, my niggas? Atmos here. I've got another Pokemon standard Wi-Fi overuse Pokemon online match kind of thing going on for you guys today. But before I get things started, I had two little things I want to ask you. Firstly, what would you guys think of me hosting a Wi-Fi tournament? That's the first thing. So comment below if you guys want me to, if you'd be interested. Secondly, what do you guys think of the new YouTube layout? I kind of hate it. I just kind of want your opinion because I don't know if people like it or not. I think it's retarded and ugly. Not the homepage, but like the YouTube page part, like your personal channel. Now I'm gonna start looking at the teams. So this is me. It's like my first exhibition match that I'm gonna show you guys using my new team. After this, I'll be going to Wi-Fi battling, so don't worry about the quality or whatever. But as you can see, this one's a little more harsh than usual. But I kind of just wanted to try some new things out that I don't like. I haven't used a scissor since like Gen 4, so. I got Scizor and Rotom. They're kind of my Volt Switch U-turn combo, which I really liked for my last team, and I wanted to keep that, so that's why they're there. Except I have Scizor instead of Landorus. Celebi's there is a physical wall, and he complements heatran really well, which is a special wall. Jirachi's there is my rocks, as well as wish support and being a wall as well. And then I have haxorus is kind of like the end of the game setup and sweep kind of Pokemon. Now looking at his team, his team's a little more, I guess you could say, unique. We have three of the same Pokemon. We both have Scizor, heatran, and a Rotom Wash. But he has an Azelf, or an Azelf? I don't know. Azelf? I got Azelf. Azelf. He's got an Azelf. And I don't ever see those guys ever. Like, not even an OU or UU. I haven't played UU in forever. But, so I have no idea what the hell he's going to do. I expect him to lead with it and set up rocks. Otherwise, heatran's going to lead and set up with rocks. Yeah, so, looking at the main threats on our team, nothing really stands out to me. Scissors are always pretty dangerous. Like, I have my celebi to take, like, bullet punches, but U-turns are going to hurt like a shit ton if they don't kill me. If he's banded, they'll kill me if they're scarred from one. So, starting the replay back now. So, like I predicted, my opponent does lead with this Azelf, and I'm going to lead with my Jirachi. Now, again, I expected him to be a taunt stealth rocker, so I predict the taunt, go for the body slam to get the paralysis, and then I could just flinch him to death the next turn. However, he decides to trick me, which caught me completely off guard. He's going to be able to set up his stealth rocks as he does not get the paralysis, the full paralysis, and yeah, that's gonna suck. So I'm able to kill him off with 3 body slams. I do get a crit, which is, you know, kind of like whatever, because it didn't matter too much. He might have just U-turned or maybe a Fire Blast. I don't know. I don't care, because I'm pissed that he got the trick off of me. So he goes into a Scizor. Now the U-turn is pretty obvious. So I'm just gonna go to my heatran and sponge it. I take it quite nicely, you know, quad resisting it and all. As he goes out into a Starmie. So I protect because I'm like, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna put a condom on before I even let you touch me. So you better, you know, get your shit together. So he goes for a Hydro Pump, and I'm like, alright, what's up? I go with my Rotom Wash because I know he's going to be the best one to be able to take it. And he decides to switch up his moves to an Ice Moon. Now, he does show me his Life Orb, which is, you know, nice. But I still predict him to have the Stealth Rocks, or Rapid Spin, so I don't really want to, you know, deal with that shit. So I go for Volt Switch because I know it'll probably kill him if he stays in. I am Scarfed and faster. And if he does switch out, I get Switch Initiative. So he goes to his Latios as I go into my Jirachi because I'm like, you know what? I resist his moves, I can body slam him, you know, paralysis that bitch, and it'll be a good day. So I go for the body slam over the Stealth Rocks because, you know, again, he does have a Starmie. I don't get the paralysis on the first turn, but I do get on the second turn. His Earth Power from his Heatran does a shit ton to me, showing me that he is offensive. So that's good to know for the future. But right now, it's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Go to my Rotom to dodge the Earth Power, Volt Switch out again. Oh my god. You know, we're doing the same shit over again. Throw my condom back on. I'm like, bitch, get your shit together. So I see the Surf. I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna go out to my Rotom Wash, or just kidding, go to my Jirachi. See, I tricked you guys because I'm so tricky like that. He recovers, which is interesting. So I know he's not choiced, even though I already saw from earlier he's Life Orb, so I never mind that little bit. So he is Life Orb Latios. I go for the body slam again for some reason, think he might stay in like an idiot. And I probably should have sacked my Jirachi because he's kind of like dead weight to me. I go onto my Haxorus, takes the Fire Blast, not that well, but I'm just going to go for an Earthquake, not to over-predict or anything, and everything else on his team could get hit by it because I do have the move or ability Mold Breaker, so anyone with Levitate, such as Rotom Wash or his Latios, can get fucked up in the face. Now, his Scizor does take it quite nicely. I switch out to my Rotom thinking he's going to go for the Bullet Punch, and he surprises me kind of with the U-turn and kills me, which is the more surprising part. So now I go to my Celebi as he goes out to his Rotom Wash, and I just go for the Thunder Wave as, again, he tricks me like a bitch, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with your team, man? Like, he's got 2 triggers, and he can suck my dick because it's pissing me off at this point. So I go into my jirachi as he gets paralyzed. Like, whatever, I'm pissed as fuck. And I go for stealth rocks because I'm pissed as fuck and I'm not thinking that well. His army is gonna come in. I'm like, wow, he's gonna rapid spin. What a bitch. So life orb, you know, 10% for like the 2% that it did is nice, but he goes for a hydro pump, misses, which is pretty fucking important. But you know, I guess that's like revenge hacks for me not getting paralysis earlier or something. Whiny. I don't, whatever. He should have run surf if he didn't want to miss. So yeah, bitch. So he goes out into his scissor as I don't, you know, as my scissor is in locked into pursuit. So I go to my heatran and take it. His Latios comes in. Now I protect. I might not have. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that I do toxic him, and then because I know I can live one surf because I am pretty high special attack or special defense. Oh my god. And I go for protect as he brings the heatran in. I go for the roar. Freaking maybe he can't do anything for me. He does have earth power. I was kind of just death following my heatran out at this point. So it didn't really matter too much. Rotom does come in. He gets paralyzed, and yeah, I decided to switch out to my celebi because I'm like, yeah, I can take whatever he wants to go for, and I'm not really worried about it because I do have recover, and that's important. So his Latios comes in. Because he is toxic, I cannot go for the Thunder Wave. So I'm just gonna recover to see what he wants to do. Maybe he wants to fire off a Draco Meteor. I can recover up, and then it'll be a nice day. He shows me he has hidden power fire or ice or other moves that'll hit me for ×2 super effective, and it brings me just over half. So I know I can recover stall him with him being life orb and toxic. So Scizor comes in. What do you know? He goes for the that big nasty U-turn. I live with 6% with my heatran. I'm just like, no, whatever, bitch. I take this all day, and then Volt Switch kill off my heatran. I'm like, bitch, don't even get me started. I'm about to pimp slap a hoe. So I bring my haxorus as his heatran comes in. And I'm like, yeah. Yay! Yay! I go with the earthquake and he dies. Yay! So now it's 4-3. It is my favor, but here I predicted the bullet punch correctly this time, not the fucking U-turn. Now if he went for U-turn, I would have been completely fucked. Now what I really should have done, okay, and I make a stupid play here. I go for hidden power fire, think he's gonna stay in for some reason. At least I should have gone for recover. I don't know why I didn't. But what I should have done is brought in my haxorus, knowing he's not gonna go for 2 bullet punches, and then if he didn't bring in his Latios, I could have easily killed his Rotom Wash. Or I could have just gone for Earthquake and just did a shit ton of damage instead of losing my Haxorus for no real reason to a Volt Switch, thinking I could live one after Stealth Rocks, which I cannot. So now his Latios is in, and my Scizor comes in, because it's double down. You know how those work out. And I go for the U-turn, predicting him not to kill me with Hidden Power Fire, because the Bullet Punch is pretty obvious. Now his Scizor lives it with enough percentage or health, I guess, that another one might, like another U-turn might not kill it. Now I know that if he switches out, U-turn will kill like any of his remaining Pokemon almost, except his Rotom Wash, which will barely live, as you'll see in a little while. So I get the U-turn off. Now Celebi comes in, and that's great for me because I am scarfed, I am faster as Latios, I can recover up, so it's actually nice that he tricked me because it's actually going to be extremely important, you see, as I can recover up and just pretty much toxic Life Orb stall him. He also decides to go recover, but he's losing like 13% now, next turn 18%, along with Life Orb. He's not going to be in a winning situation, so I know he's going to switch out at this point to reset his Life Orb or his Toxic, and then go into his Rotom to do shenanigans. So I'm going to go into my Scizor on that turn. U-turn out, go to my Celebi, knowing he can't really do jack shit to me. See, Volt switches out, so I'm like, bitch, what you know about this game? Now here, I make another great play. Instead of recovering up, I know he's going to go right back to his Rotom Wash, and I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain as opposed to being locked into a move that cannot hurt him. Which is awesome because I knew he was going to switch, and now he's locked, well, not locked, but he's left with only a Latios that can't do shit to me, and he will slowly die. And because I am going for the Giga Drain, I am going to get a little bit of HP back, which isn't going to matter too much. It's more the idea that I'm damaging him. You know, 13% a turn, as well as Toxic and Life Orb. He's going to be at the point where if he attacks me again, Life Orb and Toxic will bring him below like 30%, and Scizor can easily come in, kill him off with a Bullet Punch, and he knows that, and he's like, fuck that shit, I ain't gonna play it out, and he just runs like a little pussy, which is completely fine with me, but you know, whatever, I ain't playing this shit, I just win. All I do is winning. I got Tiger Blood, or maybe I have I don't know. I don't know what Pokemon's like a tiger, but I've got Entei blood. Oh yeah, thumbs up for Entei blood, right? Anyways, that was a great match in my opinion. If you guys enjoyed everything, please feel free to leave a like. Again, comment below about the YouTube layouts and about me doing the tournament. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day. My bacon chips stay delicious, and deuces or peace. I don't know. Peace in my deuces. What?